Welcome to Nintendo Ninja News. I'm your host, Chris Diasis, and we're going to be reviewing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. We thought we would go back into the Switch's older games, something that we're doing a few more video game reviews. Obviously, it's my favorite series and all that sort of thing, and let's just get cracking into the review and see what I've got to say about the game. It's all in my head. I don't really need notes. It'll be a good time. Mario Kart 8 has been out for a few months since this review is a little late. However, it's been a big success for the Nintendo Switch, and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is no exception. Overall, looking into the game, the animation, the graphics, the characters is really good. I think that some of the additional characters that they had were not particularly great. I think the roster could be improved a lot, and there's a lot of filler in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for some reason. Now, the single player is still pretty good, including the 200cc, which I still believe is too fast and isn't particularly as entertaining as some may think. The multiplayer is there, the online play, and of course the battle mode, which has been added, which, to be honest, should have been there in the first place in terms of the way that you do the proper courses and things like that. Now, in the battle mode section, you have Balloon Battle, which is pretty traditional. Renegade Roundup, which is basically you play the cop and you go around catching each other, and the others need to avoid you for a certain amount of time. So that was a cool little game, that mini game that I played for battle mode. Then you have Bomber Blast, which is basically throwing bombs at each other and losing balloons and that. And Coin Runners, which is collecting the most amount of coins by the end of the minutes. Shine Thief, which is taking the little shiny piece and sort of avoiding all other carts and items and that. And Random Battle, which is just random different battles of the previous ones that I talked about. Now, of course, you can choose your cart when you go to race. You have all these different cart parts, which is really good, which is all separated into speed, acceleration, weight, handling, and grip. I think that's done really well, and it gives you a lot of customization in terms of what you like to choose as. The roster, as I said before, is alright. Too many of the Bowser's little minion children are there. There's about a whole 7 or 8 of them. I think they should be all scrapped for the next game. It's good to see Animal Crossing Splatoon as well, which is new, and the Animal Crossing and Legend of Zelda, which I think are nice additions. I think they could have been more creative with that and add different franchises to the Mario Kart series. Now, the game itself plays really well online. I think it's really well done. I think the handling is much better. On the Switch, it plays excellent. In handheld mode, I think looks brilliant. Very colourful, very flash. Very, very nice. Yes, the game does have amiibo features added into it. But I think overall, I think everyone knows the story of Mario Kart. Mario Kart has not particularly changed too much. This version, you can do the hang gliding, but you can do the underwater stuff and all that sort of thing. So I think overall, this is just sort of refining and sort of tweaking sort of the perfect go-karting game. I felt that Mario Kart 8 was really good, and I think Deluxe just adds a few cherries on top, and making it portable really makes it stand out. I think that's really the biggest feature of 8 Deluxe. Apart from all the little new features that they add to it, I think the big feature is the portability of it and all that sort of thing. It's a huge step up from Mario Kart 7 in terms of graphics and the options that you've got and the different tracks that you can do. Some of the tracks are really good in terms of the choice and range. I love some of the retros. It got Baby Park in there, so I'm obviously pretty happy about that. And I enjoyed the new courses. I think the highlights of Water Park I think is good. Sweet Sweet Canyon is really nice. Twisted Mansion is interesting. Sunshine Airport's nice. Electrodome is a nice course. I'm generally not good. Mount Warrior is very popular as a course. Cloud Top Cruise I think is one of my favorites. And the download content, which is actually free with 8 Deluxe. Excite Bike Arena is pretty cool. Mute City with the F-Zero stuff is fantastic. With Wild Woods is another big favorite of mine. The Animal Crossing course is good. The Legend of Zelda course is nice too. And Ribbon Road is actually a really great remake. I think I was really surprised by that. And all the courses are great. I think this is just a continuation of how good Mario Kart series is. I can't really find any flaws with the game. There's a few little niggling issues here and there, but I think it's pretty much nearly the perfect Mario Kart game there is out there. So let's go back to the news desk and find out what the final score is from me. So what do I think of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch? It's a big seller, everyone loves it, and I'm giving it a 9.5 out of 10. The reason why it's not getting a perfect score, after all the great things, the courses are great, all that sort of thing, is the character roster. I think it's fairly poor. There's a few doubles here and there. There's a gold Mario, the different version of the Peach, or Bowser's little minions, or 7, 8 of them, which I think is fairly pointless. I think they just put him in as filler. They could have, I'd like to see for the future open up different franchises. Heck, even throw Pikachu in there if they wanted to do a bit of a cross sort of thing. They do it with Smash Brothers. Why can't they do it with Mario Kart? I'm starting to feel like it's more of a Mario Kart and Friends game in terms of that respect. So that's the thing that I'm a little bit funny about. Obviously, I only play as Yoshi, but I have to look at the game as a whole and see what the flaws are. But it's pretty much a nearly perfect game from me. So, that's it for me, and I shall see you later on.